Words have meaning, and with our words we communicate our feelings, our thoughts with one another. And as we look at words, particularly in the Bible, as we're thinking about that, the words have meaning and therefore become really significant and important to us in terms of understanding what God wants to say to us. Hi, good morning once again. I'm here in the Briar Patch in a little park in Briar, Washington, and boy, beautiful day today. Sun just coming up in the background behind, and glorious day. You can hear the birds singing all around. It's great. I love it. So, at any rate, words. Three words, particularly in our passage today, that I want to share with you. My Bible reading schedule takes me first through 1 Kings 12, 2 Chronicles 10 and 11, and Philippians chapter 2. And it's from that second chapter of Philippians that I want to talk about three words that are important and significant to us in our walk and relationship with the Lord. Here's what the verses say. Do all things without complaining and disputing, that you may become blameless and harmless, children of God, without fault in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast the word of life, so that you may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain or labored in vain. Three words that stand out in these verses are the words complaining, disputing, and the word harmless. Synonyms or alternative reading of those words are grumbling, arguing, and innocent. And of course, innocent is perhaps maybe the least that is understood in this passage. Complaining and disputing, well, they're made very clear. We could use some synonyms like complaining, grumbling, disputing, arguing. For those are really pretty understandable, and certainly those are traits that ought not to be a part of the believer's life. Both have a negative connotation and really certainly are not becoming of saints. Innocence, however, is another matter altogether. It's the same word that Paul uses in Romans chapter 16, verse 19, where he says that he desires the Roman Christians to be simple about what is evil. Vine's Expository Dictionary of New Testament Greek words says that it's used by the Greeks to refer to wine that is unmixed with water or unalloyed metal. In the papyri writings, it is used of a loan, the interest of which is guaranteed. It has no harmfulness in him or no guile, so as to mean no foreign mixture or no folds, which I thought was really interesting. So when it's used as it is used in the book of Romans, Paul says he wants them to be simple concerning evil. And I take that to mean, in light of other synonyms, these other ones, that Paul's desire for them to be simple or to be innocent, that he has for them the desire that they would be more childlike in the living of their lives. For certainly that is an important understanding when one considers the character of a child. Taking these three verses to heart, these three words to heart, there's enough here for any of us to live out our lives in a manner that is pleasing to the Lord. Living life like this will be, I really think, nothing short of exemplary. And since he is in context speaking of Christ's life and us having that same mind in us, well, there's just plenty for us to aspire to. So three important words for us this morning to consider that are so important as we think about it: complaining, disputing, and harmless. I pray the Lord will help us to be that in the world that we're living in today. Hey, if it's a blessing to you, give us a like, share it on your Facebook page, leave a comment here and there, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Helps us to get the word out and promote it. So thank you for doing that. Thanks for all your prayers. I appreciate it so much. May the Lord richly bless you today, I pray.